They are the superstars of the racing world, born to run, built for victory, and bred for speed. The thoroughbred horse, a symbol of grace, power, and precision. But behind the thunder of hooves and the flash of trophies lies a story few ever see. These horses are not just racing machines. They are descendants of ancient bloodlines, molded by centuries of careful breeding, training, and human partnership. Every muscle, every heartbeat, every spark in their eyes tells a story, one of endurance, intelligence, and emotion. Beyond the racetrack, their lives take unexpected turns, from the high-stakes world of competition to peaceful pastures, therapy programs, and new forms of purpose. Their spirit doesn't end at the finish line. It evolves, finding new ways to inspire and connect with the people around them. In this journey, we'll uncover the secrets that make the thoroughbred one of the most extraordinary animals on earth, not just for how fast they run, but for the heart that drives them long after the race is over. Every thoroughbred alive today can trace its lineage back to just 3 legendary stallions: the Darley Arabian, the Godolphin Arabian, and the Byerley Turk. Brought to England in the late 1600s, these stallions were bred with powerful local mares to create a new kind of horse, one that was faster, stronger, and more determined than anything the world had ever seen. From this selective breeding came the thoroughbred, a masterpiece of nature refined by human ambition. Their bloodline became a living blueprint for speed, where agility, endurance, and explosive acceleration flow through every generation. But this wasn't just luck or chance. For over 300 years, breeders have meticulously recorded pedigrees, studying the balance between power and stamina like a delicate art form. It's a tradition where science meets intuition, and every foal born carries the legacy of champions past. Today, when a thoroughbred gallops, it's not just running. It's echoing centuries of history, carrying within its veins the spirit of those 3 stallions who started it all. A thoroughbred isn't just fast. It's a masterpiece of biological engineering. Every part of its body is designed for motion. The long, slender legs act like springs, built to absorb shock and return energy with every stride. Their deep chest houses a powerful heart and lungs that can take in over 60 liters of air per breath, fueling a rhythm of raw endurance. Inside, their muscles are packed with fast-twitch fibers, the same kind that Olympic sprinters rely on, allowing them to surge from a standstill to top speed in just a few seconds. Even their large eyes, set wide apart, give them nearly a 350-degree field of vision, helping them navigate the chaos of a crowded race. And then there's the legend, the X-factor gene. Passed down through generations, this genetic trait is believed to cause an unusually large heart, like that of the Great Secretariat, whose heart weighed an astonishing 22 pounds. When a thoroughbred runs, it's not merely chasing victory. It's the perfect harmony of anatomy, genetics, and will, a living engine of grace and power, sculpted by nature and perfected by time. Beyond muscle and speed lies something even more remarkable: the thoroughbred's mind. These horses are not just athletes. They are thinkers, feelers, and fierce competitors. Highly intelligent and deeply sensitive, a thoroughbred can read human energy like a mirror. A nervous rider makes them anxious. A calm, confident hand earns their trust. Trainers often say, "You don't command a thoroughbred, you earn its respect." Their fiery spirit is both a gift and a challenge. Too much pressure, and they rebel. But handled with patience and understanding, they respond with unmatched loyalty and precision. This balance of fire and focus is what makes them legends. They're not driven by fear, they're driven by connection. Some horses even learn to anticipate their riders' cues before they're given, moving in perfect sync as if thought and motion become one. It's this emotional intelligence that sets the thoroughbred apart, a creature that races not only with muscle and heart, but with awareness, intuition, and soul. For most thoroughbreds, the roar of the crowd eventually fades. After years of training, triumph, and thunder on the track, a new chapter begins: life beyond racing. Some retire young, others after long careers, but their stories don't end at the finish line. Many find second lives through retraining programs that transform ex-racehorses into elegant show jumpers, dressage athletes, or trail companions. Their agility and intelligence make them stars in entirely new arenas. Others take on gentler roles, therapy horses, companions for veterans, or partners in equine-assisted healing programs. But this transition isn't always easy. It takes patience, care, and understanding to help a horse built for competition rediscover peace. Yet when given that chance, they thrive, learning to trust, to play, to simply be horses again. These transformations reveal a deeper truth. A thoroughbred's value isn't measured by speed, but by heart. Even when the races end, their spirit keeps running, not for victory, but for freedom. For centuries, the thoroughbred has carried both glory and misunderstanding. People see their speed and fiery energy and assume they're uncontrollable, bred only to run, built only for the track. But that's far from the truth. Myth number 1, thoroughbreds can't calm down. In reality, these horses are highly trainable. Their intelligence and sensitivity make them responsive. They simply need patience and consistency, not force. Myth number 2, they are fragile. Thoroughbreds are powerful athletes, built for endurance. When properly cared for, many live long, healthy lives well into their 20s and beyond. Myth number 3, they only know how to race. After retirement, countless thoroughbreds excel in completely new disciplines: dressage, show jumping, even police work. Some become gentle therapy horses, helping people heal through connection and trust. These misconceptions come from seeing only one part of their story: the speed, the competition, the fire. But beneath that intensity lies a heart that can adapt, learn, and love deeply. Behind every great thoroughbred stands a human who believes in them. A trainer, a groom, a jockey, or an adopter who sees not just an athlete, but a soul. The bond between horse and human is the invisible force that fuels every victory, every comeback, every quiet moment of trust. From the earliest mornings at the track to the last rides in open pastures, these connections are built through patience, respect, and shared emotion. A thoroughbred remembers every hand that's guided it, the touch of care, the tone of a voice, the rhythm of a heartbeat. Over time, they begin to mirror their people, reflecting calmness, courage, or even fear. For many caretakers, these horses aren't just animals. They're partners, teachers, and friends. They remind us that communication doesn't always need words. Sometimes it's found in a gentle nudge, a steady gaze, or the silent trust of standing side by side. Speed made them legends, but heart made them eternal. The thoroughbred story isn't just one of races won or records broken. It's a reflection of endurance, connection, and spirit. From royal breeding farms to dusty backtracks, from roaring stadiums to quiet pastures, these horses have carried humanity's dreams for over 3 centuries. Their legacy lives not only in trophies or bloodlines, but in the lives they've touched, the trainers who believed in them, the riders who trusted them, and the families who welcomed them long after the cheers faded. Each stride they take reminds us of the balance between strength and grace,